Fran Brown here from Fran Brown Pilates. Today I'm going to demonstrate and go over some warm-ups and some stretches. And they're just warm-up stretches, not deep stretches. Warm-up stretches for you to do before you do any of my video clips or any of the home workouts. It's always good to mobilise the joints and get the body a little bit warmer. So we're going to start off with our roll down and roll up. And I'm referring now back to my 5 key points of the Fran Brown Pilates method. So if we're standing sideways, we need to have the ear in line with the shoulder, in line with the hip. We need to have our neutral spine position and our chin retracted, shoulders back and down, buttock muscles engaged. Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 versions of the roll down. If you have any issues with your lower back, we're going to do a half roll down. Otherwise, we're going to do a full roll down. Okay, so posture, chin, draw the pelvic floor muscles in, breathing in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Bend the knees a little bit, push them out over second or third toe. Now I want you to round the upper back or open the shoulder blades, hinge the hips backwards, so just rolling down from the upper body. Hold it there, relax the arms, head, neck and shoulders. Breathing in, breathe out, draw the abdominals in, and then from the upper body, shoulder blades open and come back up. So this is your half roll down. If you have any issues with the low back or it's uncomfortable, I'll do that one more time. Pelvic floor, breathing in, breathing out, shoulders down, tuck the chin in, bend the knees a little bit, open the shoulder blades, hinge the hips back, relax the arms, head, neck and shoulders, and then slowly coming up, draw those abdominals in. Okay, so if you have no issues at all with the lower back, we can go a little bit further down. Again, pelvic floor first, breathing in, breathing out, draw the core muscles in, bend the knees a little bit, open the shoulder blades, hinge the hips backwards, and we're going to roll a little bit further. These are only warm-up stretches, so there's no bouncing, no overstretching here. I just want you to relax the upper body, relax the head, relax the neck, relax the shoulders, and you should feel a bit of a stretch there in the backs of the legs. And then breathe in, breathing out again, draw the abdominals in, tuck the chin in, feel that stretch in the spine, open up the shoulder blades, and then all the way back up. So we'll do that one more time. If you want a little bit more mobilising for the feet and the ankles, come up onto the balls of the feet. Breathing in, breathing out, heels back down, abdominals in, bend the knees a little bit, open the shoulder blades, hinge the hips backwards, and then rolling down, relax the upper body, feel gentle stretch in the back of the legs, and breathe in, breathe out, draw the abdominals in, slowly roll up, tuck the chin in, opening up the spine, and all the way back. Okay, so now starting off with your isolations, we're isolating different parts of the body to get them moving. Stand feet hip distance apart. Again, you want your knees slightly bent. Remember, I went over in my basics and must have a little bit of tension in the legs and the buttock muscles so the knees don't roll in. So make sure you've got all your key points there, neutral spine position, shoulders back, and of course the chin in that retracted position. We don't want to be stretching with the head forwards. So chin retracted, take the arms slightly behind you. That helps you to open up the shoulders a little bit more. Okay, so breathing in, breathing out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, breathing in and out, keeping, when you're doing it, keeping your neutral spine position. Don't let your back arch or tuck under too much. We're just isolating the shoulder joints. So try not to lift the elbows, the arms are completely relaxed, and we're rolling the shoulders forwards, up, back and down, breathing in and out. Remember, rib cage expanding as you breathe in, closing as you breathe out. And as I mentioned before, it takes a long time to coordinate the breathing in with the movement, so don't worry too much. And then we're going to do one shoulder at a time. No lifting the elbow, just the shoulder joint there. And again, both together, breathing in and out. Draw the abdominals in. Okay, so we'll continue hands on the shoulders. Same thing, we're circling, but this time we're leading with the elbows. So the mistake most people make when they do this is to lift the shoulders. So keep the shoulders down, raise the elbows, opening up, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, keep the chin tucked in, breathing in, breathing out, open the chest, feel that stretch, keeping a neutral spine position. Good, and now we're going to do the arms. So again, I want you to relax the arms completely. Keep the shoulders down, chin retracted, raise the hands. Breathing in. Okay, now when you get to about here, you should feel the shoulder blades sort of kicking in rather than the top of the shoulders. If you find you're not able to do that, you need to bend the elbows a little bit so we can get that position where we've got our elbows in line with our ears, and then we take the arms all the way back again, squeeze the shoulder blades together, keeping your neutral spine position. Okay, so pelvic floor, breathing in, raise the hands, keep the shoulders down, chin retracted, elbows level with the ears, breathing out, stretching up and all the way back. One more time, breathing in, raise the hands, stretching up, breathing out, all the way back. One more time, this time we're going to hold it, so breathing in. Try and hold that position so your elbows are level with the ears, and just stretch up a little bit more from there. Now you should feel the stretch in the shoulder blades, and obviously we're working our core as well, because we're going to breathe in, breathe out, abdominals in, and stretch. Hold it, and then just a little bit further. Try and feel that stretch from the upper back. If you're not, as I said, bend the elbows a little bit so you can get those arms back a little bit further. Great. All right, arms behind you. Again, neutral spine position, chin retracted, breathing in and breathing out. So shrug the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. Let the tension go. Breathing in and out, in and out. Okay, so holding that position with the arms behind you, shoulders down. We're going to do a little bit of loosening up for the neck. As you know, we carry a lot of tension in the neck, particularly these days because of texting, computers, mobile phones, sitting a lot. So what we need to do is to redress that, of course. Okay, so as we were, arms behind, breathing in, breathing out. Try and keep the core muscles engaged. Okay, so what we can do is just loosen up that neck forwards and backwards. Okay, so forwards, back. Don't throw the head forwards. Forwards is very slight, and draw that chin back. Shoulders down, so you should feel back of the neck. Stretching, breathing in, breathing out. Good, and then we're going to lift the chin. Breathing in, just very slightly, never throw the head back. Breathe out, chin to the chest. Again, feeling that stretch in the back of the neck. Breathing in, lift. Now, remember, chin retracted as you breathe out. And you'll get more of a stretch there. Try not to let the upper body come forwards or the shoulders forwards. Breathing in, breathing out. Head forwards. Okay, back to the side now. Again, neck stretches. So what we're going to do is lift the side of the jaw up towards the ceiling. Okay, so it's not like ear to shoulder just yet. Lift the side of the jaw, breathing in, breathing out, lift, and then look towards that direction. Keeping the chin back, of course, so we're getting more of a stretch there. You want to hold it for a few seconds, coming back, breathing in, breathing out. Lift the jaw the other side, shoulder down, and back. Breathing in, breathing out, and the other side. Keep the chin back, feel that stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. So if you have any really severe neck issues, do these stretches but hold them a little bit longer. One of my clients has asked me to go over this, so this is for you. Just hold those stretches that little bit longer. Okay, so same position, arms behind you, neutral spine position. So we're going to try and move the neck this way. It's quite difficult to do, so I want you to again think about leading with the side of the jaw, move it sideways and let the neck follow side to side. Quite funny movement, a little bit uncomfortable. Keeping that chin back as well. But again, you should find it's quite tight here, and that's what we do need to loosen up. So again, if you have any neck issues, upper back, you may want to hold these stretches for up to 20 seconds. That's my advice, do them separately. Okay, from here, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals, turn the head to the side, rolling the head forwards. Brush the chin to the chest, up to the other side. Again, you're keeping that chin retracted, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals, side to side, nice and relaxed. Just the head and neck moving. Remember, these are isolations, just the head and neck moving. to the centre, and then we're going to breathe in, breathing out. So this time we are going to take the ear to the shoulder, take the hand, take it right across the side of the head and cover your ear. Breathe in, breathing out, and very gently stretch that head over a little bit more. Remember, this shoulder is away from you, down. Again, holding these stretches a little bit longer if you need to, if you have any particular issues here. So other way, breathing in, breathing out, shoulder down, stretch. Good, and now we're going to take the hands behind the head in this position. So we're crossing the hands behind. Try and bring the elbows slightly together. Breathing in, breathing out. Now draw that chin back and then bring the elbows forward, chin to the chest. And slowly come up. So again, you get a really good stretch in the back of the neck. Breathing in, breathing out, chin back, head forwards. Holding it for a few seconds. Again, hold it longer if you need to. And then we just go slightly diagonally. So turn the head very slightly to the side, breathing in, breathing out, chin retracted. Bring the head slightly forwards. A little bit more if you can, until you're feeling a good stretch in the back of the neck. Breathing in, breathing out, and the other side, chin retracted and head forwards. Great. Okay, now we can just mobilise the upper body. We're going to mobilise the rib cage. Now remember, the rib cage is connected to your shoulder blades. That's one of the areas we're trying to work on, retracting the shoulder blades, getting this moving to help spinal mobility. So take the legs a little bit wider if you need to. A lot of my clients suffer with their lower back. Some of these isolations are easier to do. If you take the legs a little bit wider, tuck the hips under. This is just for this exercise. Abdominals in, and then we'll be able to get that upper body moving a little bit. So do adopt that position if you find it pulling in your lower back. And of course, any of these stretches, neck stretches, these stretches can be done sitting on a chair. You can always do this section on a chair if it's at all uncomfortable. So arms out, we need to have the arms behind us, okay, rather than forwards, because obviously we're trying to redress this bent forward position. So we need to be rib cage lifted, shoulder blades back and down, arms behind us, squeezing the shoulder blades together and shoulders relaxed. And then from this position, we're going to get that rib cage moving side to side. So try and move with the rib cage first. The arms in that position will help you, keeping that chin retracted. And then as you feel you've warmed up a little bit more, you can stretch a little bit further, making sure this isn't happening. So look ahead, chin back, arms back, shoulder blades back and down, shoulders relaxed and moving side to side. You might find it makes the shoulders ache a little bit, especially initially. So you're working your shoulders. Okay, take the hands onto the shoulders. This is a little bit more challenging, up to you. Leaving the rib cage stretching a little bit more. Take a rest anytime you need to. And then we're going to rotate diagonally. So hips, knees and feet facing forward, we're just moving the chest, okay? So the arms move, but only because you move your chest. Breathing in, breathing out, side to side. Don't force anything. It's just gentle mobilizing. And remember, breathe in, breathing out, abdominals and to the side. Just get that chest moving, rib cage moving. Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the same time. So you're working those muscles in the right way. A little bit more a challenge if you fancy it. Hands behind the head, fingertips behind the head, elbows out to the side, and then we can move side to side that way. And then the diagonal one, making sure you're keeping the elbows back, rib cage lifted. And actually, if you push your head back into your hands a bit more, it's a really good stretch for your neck as well. So you can slow this down as much as you like. Slow and controlled with Pilates, not fast movements. Good, and relax. Okay, so just some little leg stretches, again, before we go down, or before you'll do this before you go into any of the other video clips, other exercises I've done. So again, these are warm-up stretches. So we take our legs apart. We're doing inner thigh stretches. Now we need to have, again, our 3 points of connection in the spine. So remember, chin back, ear in line with the shoulder, in line with the hips. And we need to take that connection as we go into our stretches. Similar if we were going to do a squat or anything like, you're keeping that 3 points of connection, breathing in, breathing out, shoulder blades back and down, and make sure the knee doesn't push forward over the end of the toe. It needs to stop. So what you need to do is to sink the hips back to stop that happening. Make sure the feet are facing forwards, knee in line with second or third toe when you're bending it, and not further forwards. So just gently breathing in, breathing out. You need to have the legs wide enough so you feel a stretch in the inner thigh. Remember, we're all different. Now we're going to hold it one side, and if you want to stretch a little bit more, take that leg a little bit wider, sink the hips back a little bit further, and then swapping sides. Same thing. Okay, front of the thigh stretch. So we're going to grab our foot, ankle, trouser leg, standing tall. Again, if you're looking at me from the side, 3 points of connection that are in line with the shoulder. Draw the knee back, breathe in, breathe out, tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip, and you're feeling that stretch in the front of the thigh. Breathing in, breathing out, and repeat. Good, and then we just do that on the other side. Hold your foot, ankle, trouser leg, draw the knee back, tip the pelvis under. Remember, 3 points of connection in the spine, ear in line with the shoulder, breathing in, breathing out, and repeat. Great. Okay, so those are your warm-up stretches. What we can do now, we're just going to go down onto the mat, some slightly deeper stretches, and then we're going to finish it there. So come up onto the balls of the feet, breathing in, breathing out, rolling down. Either do your half roll down and hold it in this position, or you can go down a little bit further, hands on the floor, hands on the legs, whatever's comfortable for you. And we're going to bend the knees very slightly, breathing in, breathing out, draw the abdominals in, straighten the legs, so we're getting a little bit more of a stretch there in the back of the thighs, maybe the calves. Breathing in, breathing out, and then alternating. So bend one knee, straighten the other, let the hips rotate back. Breathing in, breathing out. So you should find your back, your buttock muscles, the legs, just relaxing. Your hands will get a little bit closer towards the floor. Alternating. Great. Okay, so now we're going to bend the knees, come down onto the mat, and then we're going to go into what we've got our downward dog stretch. So hips up in the air, shoulder blades back and down. Again, chin retracted, try not to lift the chin. Downward dog stretch. Again, we need the 3 points of connection. So try not to round the shoulder blades like that. We want them down, stretching back, and then alternate. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Come up onto the toes and back down. Really great to exercise the feet and the ankles as well. Great, and relax. Okay, then so from there, if you were going to do any of my plank series, we could then go forwards. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Give me some feedback, let me know, of course, if there's any exercises you'd like me to do. Thanks for watching. Please like and share, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.